Hello everybody, this is the Goofs and Fox coming at you with two matches here with the new suit, that being the Advanced Hazel. And yep, gonna have two matches here. First one's gonna be a space match, and the second one's gonna be a ground match. Both are rated, and this match is I forgot what the name of this map is actually, but the second one's gonna be on Supply Depot. And yeah, here we go, Advanced Hazel. This is the newest suit to the game. It is a 550 support and another advance of Zeta unit. And if you've seen my recent community post about this, yeah, I've been really liking this suit, like a whole lot. So yeah, this suit, oh man, this suit's really, really cool. Oh man, I love this thing. This thing is going up there with like the Geluk Jaeger and White Rider, like I stated again on the community post. So, yeah, I have a lot of high praise for this suit. Now, let's go over some of the details here, since, well, two videos gives me a whole lot of extra time. And yeah, you have a pretty simple kit going on for this suit. You have the Hazel beam rifle as your primary weapon, so that comes back, and yep, Hazel beam rifle, really good on this suit because of the range stats that you can have with this. And before I continue any further, for both of these matches here, I'm using the same build. Well, I have a hefty amount of range damage going into it, so most of my damage is going to come from the beam rifles and the shield diffuser. But the suit also does have some decent melee damage, so that is something to keep in mind there. Also got that pilot there. Going back to your weapons, you have the Hazel Beam Saber. Again, standard Beam Saber that the Hazels have been using. Mainly the Hazel Custom and the Hazel Custom, the high mobility form. Hazel 2 had its own little Beam Saber going on, because it had a heavy attack. You also have the grenades that the high mobility form Hazel has, and they're really good on this suit. You can get a stun with them if 3 of them rockets hit, and they aren't too hard to hit. You can't boost while using them, which I kind of wish you could boost while using them on this suit at least, since they are renamed and different from the high mobility forms. Would have been just a small little thing, but as it is, it's not really too much of a hassle here. And your fourth weapon that you just saw me use is the Beam Diffuser Shield. It's like a beam, kind of like the diffuse weapons, but a bit more concentrated, I would say. And I mean, this weapon is like a big highlight for this suit because you'll see it later on. That weapon helps me take on a Bawu, of all things, in a space match too. So yeah, the diffuse shield, and it does count as an actual shield as well, so it can also be used as a defensive option, so very helpful there. Yeah, the diffuse shield, take a moment to focus on that. You have an uncharged rapid shot, which kind of makes like a whole spread of beams, which you need a good handful of them to stun, but if you can land them on a target, especially generals, they can do a hefty amount of damage, and you can do 2 bursts as well before it overheats, because if you do a third one, you won't get the full burst. You'll get a few, but it will overheat, which is something to watch out for. But you can also charge this weapon, which gives a more concentrated beam, and that does a hefty amount of damage. You're not going to see it too much here because this Full Armor Mark II is using their active guards. I'm just waiting for them to get out so I can finish them off. They're going to go to a full thruster though, so I'm just kind of sitting there. There we go. Going for the downswing. And yep, got a rocket kill there. Might get a charge shot in soon, but yeah, using the charge shot, I think it actually fires 2 separate beams. Yeah, it fires like 2 beams, so one might not hit sometimes, but it does get a stun either way. And if both beams hit, it can do a lot of damage. So a very, very handy tool indeed. Your back shields also, they're considered separate shields. They have less HP than the diffuser shield, but they are there, and they play into the unique skill that this suit has. I think it's unique to this suit. I've heard the high mobility form might have it, but I don't think this is the same one. I think it might be this a different one. I know it's different from the Hazel custom, at least, the general. And that skill is the Shield Booster Controller Custom. And what this basically does is if you have a shield equipped, you get additional actions and high-speed movement in midair, and it increases your high-speed movement rate, so you do boost faster. And it also reduces the thruster use from high-speed movement, which is very helpful on this suit, because without these shields, this suit has a thruster gauge of 45, which is basically 5 above the full armor Gundam. And yeah, that's not really a good thruster gauge, especially at this cost, but because of that skill, you basically don't have to worry about it, because unless your shields get destroyed, you'll be fine. Oh, and here's me fighting this Bawu right now. And yeah, gonna be doing surprisingly well for myself. Get a few rockets in. I think my shield... Okay, I'm at the very bottom, so I can't really boost too much. And I don't want to go too far up, because I don't want to lose sight of them, and they managed to get the melee swing on me. And almost got him. Yep, there we go, beam diffuse shield. Came in to help me there. So yeah, low thruster gauge, but the skill really helps out. And that skill helps out with just a lot of things in general. Again, gives you midair if you're on the ground, and makes you move much faster. So, very, very nice kit going on here. Yeah, this this suit, oh man, I love this thing. This thing is... I hope this gets a level 2 soon, because I actually did do a match with it in 600, and it actually went really well. Actually was able to get second place there in that match, so... Yeah, it has the means to be a higher cost suit, which again, I just really, really like. And also the weapons are there too, since the Hazel, Beam Rifle, and Saber already have level 2 variants, it wouldn't be too hard to adapt it. What am I fighting here? Looks like it's the Bawu again. I'm gonna get the assist on it there. Looks like the enemy does have a bomb on our base. I don't know if anyone gets it this match. I think they do get it off, but we've already gotten their base earlier, so it did give us a pretty hefty lead against them. Somebody's over here. I'm kind of staying back, which probably isn't a good idea. I think I'm just going to try to do what I can do. Because, yeah, might as well try to get some final hits in. And if somebody actually did get the bomb off, so, yeah, I wouldn't have to worry. If I died, it wouldn't be too much of a liability to the team. But it's going to be timeout mission over for this first match here. And let's see what we're working with. Mission completed for this one. And did get top in damage dealt this match. Zekuines did really well. Get a few praises out here. And second place overall with 4 kills and 2 loss. Not too shabby with this. This is also my second match too, with this one, with the space match. So, yeah, I mean, for really kind of like the first time using it in space, not too bad. And now I'm going to jump into the second match here, and this is going to be an interesting one, because we do lose a player at one point, and yeah, even against those odds, we were still able to pull it off, and again, it's going to be another match where this suit just does really well. I find Supply Depot to be a really good map for this suit, actually, because of its mid-range capabilities. And again, with that shield, it does give you a bit more safety when you're trying to peek around corners, like you see me peeking around this crate right now. There are a few enemies up front, but nothing that I should have to worry about yet. Oh, do have somebody right next to me though. That is a Mark III. Trying to get some melee in on me. This suit doesn't have the highest melee defense. I think it's 18, if I am not mistaken for this one. Which isn't, yep, 18 melee resistance. Not too bad for a support. It is kind of what's expected, because, you know, supports are supposed to stay a bit more at a distance compared to other suits. I say that while I'm charging in at this 7th Gundam right here. And there we go, more of that beam diffuse shield in work. And yeah, if you go just with the charge beam and you go with an uncharged Hazel shot, you can get a stun lock, so double stun lock, so that is a good combo potential there. Looks like that is a Hazel custom up there. I tried to boost up to them, wasn't successful. Someone is right here though. Looks like a Gelgook of some kind. I think it's a high mobility type. Yep, just a regular one. And slash at the feet there to get him off my Ashimar. And yep, getting in a few shots. They're gonna use one. Oh, there is someone behind me. Who is behind me though? Looks like it is the. Right, gonna go in for a tackle. Few rockets. I couldn't get the finisher in time, but they are low health, so shouldn't have to worry. I think their Hazel custom is coming in to assist though, so we want to be careful here. Right, moving in for rockets. Two enemies are coming from the right side. What do we got here? Looks like a, okay, Gabera Tetra. Gotta watch out for that. Gonna drive its attention and get the tackle off. And yeah, the sub-arms on this suit actually do something. They are a counter animation, which, only thing I'm questioning is where does it get a second beam rifle from, but, well, I guess, you know, that's that advanced Titans technology right there. Just pulls a second beam rifle out of thin air. But, yeah, that's the counter, and it's a pretty cool counter, actually. I think it actually really caught me off guard when I first saw it. Now we just gotta wait to spawn in, though. Someone's calling support fire. They called it on a Zaku 3. I'm gonna assume it's number 1, because number 4 is back at base. Right, there's the Hazel custom again, which had me a good target for me. I'm gonna move out of the way, though, since that support fire is about to drop in. Somebody is low, though, so I'm gonna see what I can do with that. Okay, there's the Gabera Tetra again. I'll finish them off first. Nope, actually Zaku 3 is gonna get it, but yep, definitely good to get that Gabera Tetra out and away from me. Gonna get another counter in. Those two beam rifles. Straight into a down slash. I don't even think I hit their shield. I may have been a bit too close for that one. Okay, got me through the ship. I think got me through just the split of the wings there. Got a hit on me, but not too much damage because the suit does have some decent ballistic defense. So for both your beam and ballistic defense, you will have a pretty good safety net on you. Can I finish off this Hazel? Yep. Gonna actually be able to finish them off since they did pause a bit when they're doing their attack. So it actually gave me the opportunity to slip a diffuse beam in there. Get a few slashes at this 7th Gundam. Should boost away though since I am taking quite a bit of damage. Gonna want to keep my distance here. I do have somebody, looks like, okay, this number 4 is in the tank. So I'm gonna, let's see, try to finish him off. And there we go, neutral swing was able to pull it off. I think I was trying to stay back because I didn't know if there was anybody in the... trying to do a base bomb, but number 4 said to advance, so I was gonna assume that things were okay. Seems like it though, maybe they might have been trying to spawn in their suit. There we go, 2,000 damage, 2,500 I think, so I think only one of my beams hit for that one. Other one might have registered on the shield. And here we go, get a combo in. Neutral. And beam diffuse. Oh, looks like they're gonna get me that time. Yep, broken legs, but I am gonna have time to eject. I don't think I'm gonna get too far though, because I think this Mark III is gonna come up and catch me. Yeah, they're trying to hit me with their beams. I think they're gonna be able, nope, something with a rocket. So I think the Hazel custom is what got me. Yep, Hazel custom. Alright, waiting to respawn, and number 4 is still in the tank. Okay, there's where number 1 disconnects. So, yep, we did lose a player at this point. Might have just been a disconnection error, you know, just bad internet. We still have... Actually, we are somewhat behind, but we should be able to catch up. Gonna get another counter here on the Gabera Tetra. A lot of the enemy team is low, so we should be able to hold our own. Although the Zaku 3 is taking quite a bit of damage. Finish off the Mark 3 there. And the more enemies we can just kind of get off of us, the better. Looks like the rest are kind of higher up, though. That looks like that might be a... There's the Hazel custom. I also have this Gelgoog on me. Actually, nope. They're more focused on attacking my teammate. Well, okay, there's the Hazel custom. Missed my slash there. And trying to boost back. Legs are broken though, so probably not going to get too far. Yep, trying to eject if I could, but not quick enough. Actually, it was the full armor 7th that was able to get me, so that might have gotten me through the underneath the wing of the ship there. 2 is kind of by themselves, 4 hasn't spawned into their suit yet, and 5 is kind of holding down the fort. We got under 40 seconds left. Let's see if we can make the most of it this match. Spawning back in, and enemies are commencing support fire. Not sure where, but probably would be a good idea for me. Yep, gonna be right there, so would be a good idea for me to move. Luckily it did hit their own teammates though, so it did allow me to get a finish off. Just kind of sneaking in a few shots on... Looks like it might be... I'm gonna assume that might be the Gelgoog over there, because here's the Hazel. And downswing. Knock him over. And just going to do a last tackle just to make sure I don't take any last bit more damage. And that's going to be the end of this match here. So let's see what we're working with this one. Mission completed. And top individual, top damage, and top diversions. Definitely going to be praising the Zaku 3. And I think, the Hazel custom as well. And 7 kills and 3 loss. First place overall. So... yeah, overall, really good 2 matches here with the Hazel custom. And, yeah, that's going to do it for these 2 matches here. Yeah, for a 2-star support, this thing is really good. Like, just really good to use. Oh, man, like, I really like the support. I definitely recommend pooling for it, because it's just a whole lot of fun to use, especially with that diffused beam shield. It's kind of like the biggest highlight of it. I mean, beam rifle also does a lot of damage, because the Hazel beam rifle has been really good on the suits that can equip it, so seeing it on this suit and getting an idea for how that feels, it's definitely been a really nice experience. But, yep, that's going to do it for these videos here. Good old double special to showcase the Hazel custom. Not the Hazel custom, this is the advanced Hazel. And, yeah, with that, comment down below what you think about the advanced Hazel, and remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.